Are you tired of this happening while taming a Yutyrannus? My name's Tekorsa, and today I'll show you how to tame a Yutyrannus, and if you stick around I'll tell you a couple of neat things about tamed Yutyrannus. First off, let's prepare. The food you're going to need in order from most effective to least effective. Extraordinary kibble, raw mutton, raw prime meat, raw prime fish meat, cooked lamb chop, cooked prime meat. I'd recommend using extraordinary egg kibble or raw prime meat. It wouldn't hurt to have some cooked prime meat just in case. You'll need around 75 narcotics per hour during the tame. At a default taming rate, a level 50 can take between 1.5 and 3 hours. A level 100 can take between 2.5 and 5 hours. A level 150 between 3.5 and 6 3/4 hours. These times are the difference between raw prime meat and cooked prime meat. Kibble cuts the raw prime meat taming times down by about a third. You'll also want a more abundant food source for the Yutyrannus to consume when it wakes up. The recipe for extraordinary kibble is 1 special egg, 10 mijo berries, 1 giant bee honey, 1 Lazarus chowder, 5 fiber, and 1 water in a cooking pot. If you can help it, do not go into this fight alone. Yutyrannus always has a posse of carnos surrounding it. Its roar causes all tamed creatures, except apex predators and other large creatures, to uncontrollably run, and it buffs nearby creatures and rallies them to attack nearby players. Don't despair, it can be done solo. It's not easy though. Yutyrannus are often found on mountains. This makes it easy to trick them into falling over the side of a cliff, and then fire down on them. If you do want to trap it, you'll need to kill off the carnos first. This is a good time to point out that they have a small, non-zero chance to spawn with an alpha carno in their posse. If this happens, no matter what else you do, the alpha carno must die. There's a small chance that carnos will turn on the Yutyrannus and start attacking it. If the carno is an alpha, you will lose the tame. Once you've dealt with the carnos, make a stone structure that it's at least 3x3 with 2 or 3 walls tall. Have every side open with door frames or windows, with a ramp up one side and a door out the other. If you're able to have tribe mates to help you, it gets easier. If they are available, use a griffin with a partner in the passenger seat. Both players riding the griffin can use weapons while mounted. If griffins aren't available, quetzals are a good alternative. Just make sure the creature is leveled in health and stamina. You need to be aware of when you're in range of the fear roar. There are very few creatures that can resist the roar, and those who are affected by it sprint away randomly from the Yutyrannus. Use whichever combination of techniques you would like to use to knock the Yutyrannus out. Once it's out, use some precautions to make sure it doesn't take accidental damage. Put your food of choice and narcotics in its inventory and make sure to maintain its torpor so it doesn't wake up until it's tamed. If this video is helpful, make sure you like and share it. Your support really helps out the channel. Now for the neat facts that I promised earlier. The Yutyrannus saddle can be learned at level 80 and can be made in a smithy with hide, fiber, metal ingots, and silica pearls. The Yutyrannus can buff nearby friendly creatures with courage with their crouch attack. The courage buff gives an outgoing damage boost of 25% and an incoming damage reduction of 20%. The courage roar can be used on wild carnos to have them fight alongside you for a while. They also have a fear-inducing roar with their secondary attack. This debuff causes most creatures to flee and makes them weaker, increasing their incoming damage by up to 50% and decreasing their outgoing damage by up to 50%. This fear does not work on most apex predators, alpha predators, bosses, boss minions, and some other large creatures such as brontos or titanosaurs. If you scare wild creatures with the fear roar, not only does the creature run away in terror, they also produce feces. In the Extinction DLC, corrupted creatures will not run when they have the fear effect. They will instead attack the Yutyrannus. Yutyrannus eggs are used in extraordinary kibble. 1 Yutyrannus egg, 10 mejoberries, 1 giant bee honey, 1 Lazarus chowder, 5 fiber, 1 water, and a cooking pot. Wild Yutyrannus can be killed for the Yutyrannus lungs, which can be used as tribute to summon bosses. That's all I've got for today. Thank you guys so very much for watching, and have yourselves a very good day.